Hello, everybody. My name is George Williams, and I'm the Next Search Catalog Coordinator at Northeast Kansas Library System. And today I'm going to be talking about some more upcoming changes in Koha 24.05. This is the version of Koha the Next Search Catalog will be upgrading to on October 5th, 2024. That's Saturday night. So I'm going to hop over here and start talking. The changes I'm going to talk about today in this video have to do with the requests and holds in Koha. So if we go over here, we'll see that there are 3 items in the holds queue. If you click on that button, it takes you to report 3084, which is the priority holds queue report. That's the report that everybody should be using. That's the best report for gathering your holds in the morning. But if you still use the built-in Koha holds queue, this is where you go to circulation, click on holds queue, it'll default to your library and you click submit. This holds queue here. If we were to check something in or to cancel a request on this list, it would stay on that list until the next time the holds queue is rebuilt. And I've got one of the items on here. This third one down is one of my test items, and this is the hold that I placed on it. And I'm just going to go over here and cancel it, confirm the cancellation. And now if I go back and rebuild the holds queue, it's still there. No holds on it. But when I rebuild this, it's still there. And that's because this list stays static until the holds queue is rebuilt. If I refresh the priority holds report, it'll come off of there because the priority holds report is built differently. Well, in the new version of Koha, I've got the same thing going on. I'm logged in at Lansing on the test server. And if I go to the priority holds report, we'll see the top thing on it is the Crown Season 5. And if I go over here and run, I've already got the holds queue report for Lansing Community Library. And if I just search by title and go CROWN, here it is right here, the Crown. And if I actually go to that record and go to the holds, I've got a hold on it for one of my test cards. If I go over here and click on cancel the request and confirm the cancellation, if I go back to the holds queue now and reload the page and search once again for the Crown, it is no longer on the holds queue report. And if I reload the priority holds queue report, it will also be off of there. So it's a minor change, but what it means is that when you check things in, when you get them off of the list, you mark them as lost, missing, whatever. When they come off, when they're no longer available for a hold, they'll no longer appear on the holds list. So that's a good one right there. And now let me pause for a second and reset, and then I'll talk about the new look to the request page in Koha. Okay, so now I'm back at a blank screen again, back at the or the production server, and let's say I do a search for an item to place on hold for a patron. I'm going to do a search on All-Star Test because I've got 20 test items with the word All-Star in them. So All-Star Volume 6, it's an audiobook. I am going to place a hold on it for one of my test patrons. This is what it looks like in our current system. We see that the pickup library is different. You get the warning, but everything here, this looks like it's always looked in Koha for years and years and years. Now, if I go to the test server and do the exact same search, find the exact same title, All-Star Test, and I'm going to put a hold on it for the exact same patron, unless I've already done that for this patron. Let's go ahead and see if I need to look up a different patron or not. Nope. So a lot of this is going to look similar. This up here looks similar. The whole details look similar, but down here, there's a separate box for hold next available item. You got the drop down for the pickup, but if you want to do a specific item, you have to click on the radio button here, and that will activate the specific item section. Of course, here I'm logged in at Lansing, and all of these items are owned by Neckles, so I can't actually choose a specific item because I am not logged in at a library that has access to those specific items. So I have to do a next available item. But it just looks different. That's the important thing to know. And so I place a hold. Let me flip over to Neckles, and I'll do the next one as if I'm logged in at Neckles. So I'm going to go to a different record. This is training and testing record, different training and testing record, and I'm going to do the exact same thing again. This one is a little different because this one, if we look at the mark record, some of these items are in different item groups. There's an item group for volume 1, an item group for volume 2, an item group for volume 3, and an item group for an omnibus edition. So if I place a hold here for the same patron, this all looks like it's always looked in Koha. This is what you should be used to seeing. There's the item group. If we wanted volume 1, we could say, hold volume 1. And it all just looks, the way it's looked always. If we do this exact, let me reload and show that I'm at Northeast Kansas Library System now. So there we are at Neckles. And if I go to the holds page, for this one, and for the same patron, this page is also going to look different. So the whole details look just like they do for a single item. Hold the next available item. Hold an item available from a specific group. You can go here and choose a specific group, or you can choose a specific item. And as always, since I'm logged in at Neckles, I can choose to place specific holds only on items that are owned by Neckles. If the items are owned by a different library, in this case, all of these volumes, all of these items held by digital content, I can't place an item-specific hold on those because Neckles can only place item-specific holds on items owned by Neckles. But you'll notice that the page does look different. If you haven't seen the items from an item group, and you want to learn more about that, that's a feature that's been around for a little while that we've turned on for a couple of people because a couple of libraries are using it. But if you have any questions about how to use that, please let me know. But those are the two changes that you're going to see coming up in Koha 2405 related to holds. And that's all for this video. We'll see you again when we talk about patrons. And if you haven't seen the video, there is a video already available about changes to searching. See you next time.